Right now, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. Um, I don't know for sure how far my, oh yeah, I'm sorry, still making adjustments. I don't know how far my Wi-Fi. Good morning, JoJo. Good morning, Tommy. Um, I don't know how far my Wi-Fi goes, and I'm kind of, you know, actually testing that out. Cause I'm forever techie. I'm techie first. I'm techie before sexy. Because I've been a techie much longer. Good morning, LaWanda Greer. Okay, so the first part of my little tour is show you all this pile of wood chips that my my blessing was from the railroad, because as y'all can see, this big iron fence they put up, they had to cut down all the trees in order to put that fence in. Now, once they cut the trees down, I begged them for the chips. Thus, I have a bountiful supply of chips, wood chips right here. Wood chips, and this is why I want to show y'all my garden at this stage, when it's kind of raggedy and not really done, because I wanted you to see the work that the wood chips actually did. So now, you see in this section over here, that's where me and my grandbabies put the wood chips down. As you can see, compared this section to this section where I did not put wood chips down. And look, my grass is already taken over by weeds. And you actually can't get mad at weeds, because weeds really, by definition, is just the plants you don't want to grow. That wasn't your intention. So they really doing what they supposed to do once they get some water and sunlight, which we are now beginning to get. But look how much more weeds I got to contend with compared to there, where it's hardly none. It's only a few. See a little few right there. My fingers point. That is why I can't say no. Wood chips is the best weed deterrent. Whoops. I'm just glad. Hey, Bill. Hey, Ronald. I'm just glad that I actually did go through with putting the wood chips there, because instead of having this one side to contend with, I would have had the whole perimeter of the fence to contend with, from there all the way around to the end of my fence. I would have to deal with the weeds. And you see abundant over here. You can't even see I got daylilies because the weeds took over. And that's exactly how that section looked without the wood chips. When I didn't have the wood chips, every spring I was out here literally digging up the weeds. And right now I'm too old and too tired, and I just recently fell, so I can't be doing all that bending over. So when my family does have time, I'm going to ask them to finish the wood chip job. Whew, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to broadcast the 2 channels at one time. So I really wanted to get that part of my garden journey in. Oh, excuse my out of breathness. It don't take much. So I'm an old lady, so I'm a little bit winded. Hey, the love below. So I'm going to try to give you a vision over my shoulder. See, over to the right, that's my left. Over to the left is where I put wood chips. And over to the right is where I didn't. And you can see from left to right, everything over there is green, but that's not what I want to grow. So bar none. And now here go another example. Here's my garden bed from last year where I had the zucchini at. Right there. I completely covered it with wood chips. And look at the difference. You don't see no weeds. And even in my town, there's a lot of community gardens. Yet they use the same method, wood chips. So now, here I am showing you again the difference. Here's my mint. They coming in full and strong, and it's making me so happy. And I couldn't wait to make mango salsa and get my eat on. And you can see around the perimeter, there's no weeds. That's because it's wood chips down there. Now, you see how it's looking over there? All that's weeds taking over. Guess what? My backyard used to look the same way. And I would try to get out here and beat the weeds at early spring. And it was just next to impossible, especially in my backyard. So here's my backyard. If it had not been for me putting the wood chips down, this whole section would have been full of weeds, just like over there. But me putting the wood chips down is bare minimum. So it's not absolutely 100% because there's a few that came through over there, but that's because there's fewer wood chips over there. Where I had the wood chips thick at, very few weeds. So that's part of my little mini garden tour. Also, because I'm an old lady, I can't do all that bending over, digging up and pulling up weeds on the ground. So I'm out here creating a raised garden bed. So hold on a second. I'm gonna sit the tripod down. And spread this out. Now somebody threw this away. And my friend, who's an older lady like me, she had to move from her house she lived in for 10 years to an apartment. And she experienced the same stress that I did, trying to move a lot of stuff, and you ain't got no strong men around to help you move nothing. So she all kind of sick and still recovering from her move. But one of the things she gave me is this table. I had allowed her to store her stuff in my basement so that she didn't have to incur storage charges, because it was already stressful enough for a woman in her 50s to have to deal with moving 10 years of stuff from a house to an apartment. So it's certain plants that's ready to go out here because they can thrive. And those certain plants that I'm going to bring out here is spinach and garlic and the onions. I've already done the garlic, and that's what I'm going to show you when I go back in. But anyway, here's my vision. I'm using that table that my friend gave me. I'm putting these crates on top. I'm putting the crates on top, crates that were just laying around. And see, I'm gonna end up putting plants all on there, and it's gonna be raised bed, so I don't have to bend over digging in the ground trying to plant or harvest any of the stuff I grow. So I just wanted to give y'all a peek at what's going on outside. I came out here to check and see which one of my plants survived the winter. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. Everybody think I'm crying with my trembling voice, but I'm not crying. I'm very excited about my grow. But here is my grapes right here. And 2 years in a row, they came back. So I know back. I know they perennials. And this year, hopefully, year 2 of trying, hopefully I'm gonna be, I'm losing the connection on YouTube. No, okay, hopefully I will be netting some grapes. So that's 2 grapes planted. I got some work to do here. I'm losing the connection, so let me walk back up here. Okay, so y'all see I need my fence repair because we had a couple of bad storms, rainstorm and windstorm, and the rain and the wind knocked my fence down. So I'm gonna have my son help me get that back up unless my intern shows up to help me. Hint, hint, intern. Anyway, I'm trying to get the rest of this stuff situated the way I want it out here. And it's chilly. I really should have a jacket on, but I just wanted to get this video done and emphasize the point of the difference that wood chips make. If I had not put them wood chips down, this whole section would have been covered with weeds. Growth I do not want. And what's another man's trash is another man's treasure. So I'm gonna be getting my grow on raised. And that's a simple way to create a raised bed garden. I will put my containers of the different plants in these different crates, and I never have to bend down to harvest my food. Big girl got to eat. All right, now I'm getting ready to show off my beautiful mint. Look at that. They are gorgeous. They just look so delicious. Waiting for me to come and enjoy and delight in it. And I can point out the different pots that I put down here. I put about 6 pots. That's one pot right there. That's another pot right there. That's another pot right there. Another pot right there. That's one. That's one. And in the middle, I had a cluster of apple mint. And those mints are coming in so big and strong. I didn't know they grew that huge, because when I got the mint from the store, I got it at the end of the season, and they were selling each pot for 20 cents. So I paid like $2 and had about 8 apple mint plants, and I put them down in the middle. Now the payoff is that I'm getting a whole new round for that same $2. It's growing free, fresh, chemical free, organic, and it's actually enough out here. It's enough mint out here that I could create a shop. That's how much mint I got. But I plan to put down more. I brought that point up to say that so many people say that they can't grow because they don't have the space, and you know, they live in an apartment, they in a college dorm. And my whole point and purpose of the Grow Party is to keep on inspiring people to grow, because you can grow in small places whether you know it or not. The people who follow me on a regular, they have seen my video. They saw my video where I took a stump, a cabbage stump. Look at that. It is so gorgeous. That's my cabbage. And I did that from a stump. So today, I'm going to demonstrate that again, because I want to cook my cabbage. And I'm going to show you, hey Dante, how you doing? I'm going to show you how you can grow a whole new plant from the stump. To me, that's absolutely fascinating. I can hardly believe that I actually am growing a whole other plant just from the stump. Because I didn't throw the stump away when I made my cabbage, and instead planted it. Look, it's giving me more food. That's more food. But technically, these cabbage plants are so pretty to me with the color, the burgundy color and green blending in. They pretty to be ornamental plants. And literally in Chicago, that's how I found out what kind of plant it was. They literally used the cabbage plant as an ornamental plant. And so, therefore, that's what gave me the idea to use the cabbage as an ornamental plant. So, I really don't plan to eat that one, but I am enjoying it growing, because it's teaching me a life lesson that you don't give up on nothing in life. It applies to people. Don't give up on people even if they a stump. You could be beat down. Life can beat you down to a stump. You just a mere stump. It takes somebody having a loving compassion and concern to nurture it and put it in the ground and give it a new foundation to grow in. Yeah, I sure am, the love below. I'm going to have a lot of produce for good food, and it's your own, non-GMO. I don't use no chemicals. So you're not going to hear me talk about go get this product, because I'm not with that. I believe God knew what he was doing when it was created, and that man comes in and changes that all up. The earth that we were given ain't good enough for man. We have to manipulate it, and to the point it's not serving us the way that it should. Man has come in and making us pay for power when the sun energy is free. That's crazy. Should none of us have an electric bill? Every person in America should have solar panels in their house or around their house, absorbing the energy from the sun, which is free. How about that? Now I'm going to show you what's going on here on the porch, which is why I say you don't have to have a large space. Now, people who've been following me, they seen when I first put these garlics out. Now I got a whole new batch that my grandbaby helped plant. I did a video on that too. And you can see the difference between this plant and that. These just getting started, and these been here a while. So I'm timing that just right. Now, I was ready to give up on my potatoes because I came out here and all these vines was yellow and looked like they went kaput. But look at here, look at God. Look at God. Look at that. Look at here. It's still life happening in here. So I'm still generating potatoes. All right? And this is my second round. Yeah, hey, loving my hair. Yeah, I'm proud of these garlics. And y'all see me do it from beginning to end. You seen me root it in water. There was no special extra chemicals. There was no special extra nutrients. Nothing but water and light. That's what plants need. And now this is my new round that I just did. You see me do it with my grandbaby. He planted the garlic in these two smaller containers. I put it outside because the sun and the rain is free. Okay? And I also want to just be able to reach for one and not have to dig in the ground for it. So I purposely put my garlic in containers. Okay? I purposely did that. So I would not have to dig in the ground for it. Now, this is my new round of potatoes that I'm going to start. And see, if y'all had these potatoes at home, y'all would throw this away. Ooh, that's ugly. I don't want to eat that. But guess what? That's life. This plant still is living. And I have already put the potatoes in. And all that white powder you see around, that's for the ants. Because guess what? The ants like the food too. Okay? Yeah. Call me. I'm finna join on the crusade, the love below. You said your cousin? Yeah, I think that the GMO food that the man tamper with and mess with is messing up our physiology as a species. Human species is all messed up. We've been bamboozled, and we got to get back. We got to get back to nature. So I'm following the footsteps of another one. He called himself the urban gardening gangster. Well, call me a gardening gangster, because I'm finna gangster my way into surviving, okay? When shit hit the fan and you can't buy no groceries from the store, look at me. I'm growing onion from onions I already had. You see that? More onion is coming from onions I just bought to put in my food. I saved the stump. And I'm starting over again. Tell me that's not doubling your money. That's better than couponing. Plus, it's fresh and nutritious food that is not genetically modified. Okay? Marinate on that. We got to get out that mindset that convenience is more important than health. Health is wealth. The richest man in the world, if he got a sick heart, won't help him none if he can't get a new heart to replace it. And this is no disrespect to the other races, but you know, our body parts are hot commodities on the black market. And so when a man with billions to spend, they would just dispose of us. Shoot us in plain sight and get our organs. So what profits a man if he gain the world and lose his soul? So some more of my gardening tour, and I hope I don't lose the connection indoors, because my connection indoors indoors is worse than my connection outdoor. So there's my oregano. Okay. And there is my zucchini. Guess what? There wasn't enough sun coming in. I wasn't willing to use my light and pay the power company to grow this zucchini. I'm just gonna start all over, and when they get big enough and the weather breaks where it's not so cold, oh boy, I'm losing Facebook with this connection. Okay, so when it gets a little bit warmer, then I will go ahead and put my zucchini outside. And the last part of my journey, yeah, agriculture, you're right, the love below. It's not really taught in special school. So I'm trying to be the one to break the mold and teach y'all through a communication medium that's free. However, we got internet thugs around attacking my account, and I can't get enough of you all to come over there and protect Nay Love. All the men that's piled up on my ass and talking about you got love for me. If you really got love for me, go over there and subscribe to Nay Love, where she trying to teach her people, empower them to grow indoors. So that's my mint. This is my bell pepper plant that done got huge back here. That's gonna go outside. All these mints that I bought through the winter to eat indoors, that's gonna go outdoors where you just saw me with the wood chips and get their life on, okay? And grow more abundantly outdoors without me using my light and electricity in here. I got okra going. That's my okra. They leggy. I taught y'all about that. When you got legginess, that means it's not enough sun. And they stretching. Well, they have stopped stretching a little bit. Well, a lot of it actually. And they getting enough sun now. And I'm gonna go ahead and put them outside. That's my container of spinach. That's what's going to go outside on the table out there, because spinach is a plant that don't mind the cold. And this is my little mint plant that I showed you how I rooted. And look, it's living and it's giving me all kinds of mint teas with her sexy self. She grew her little root. And it's just going to give me all that much more mint indoors. So I got growing going on in my kitchen. My kitchen and my back porch. So that's my little greenhouse. And I'm going to get more plants started right there, because I want to grow some echinacea. I want to grow medicinal plants, echinacea, sage, to ward off them demons we got on the internet. Not that I believe in that stuff, but it ain't gonna hurt. I sure got me some sage seeds. That is my strategy. I'm gonna grow some sage based on the ancestors. That's what they use to ward them demons off. I hope it worked. So now, you saw what I had going on the outside. Now I'm going to show you what I had going on the inside. I showed y'all when I went to the grocery store, I bought a bundle of onion. And I told y'all, you might see the onion flap over. As you can see these. You see some of them flapped over because they just conked out. The stress from going from the grocery store to my house was too much for those outside layers. But as you can see, the rest of them are standing up. And you're going to see me cut off the tops of these, and put it in my mango salsa. And then I'm going to show you a week from now, I'm going to have this much more onion. That's how you double your money. And I've done nothing special but put it in water. That's it. I put it in water. That's it. That's all. In a glass jar. I had people come on comments and stuff on other people's channel and ridicule the newbies who coming into the game, the gardening game, because they had questions. And so the so-called professional gardener told them you couldn't possibly grow anything in water. And here I am debunking that, okay? I wanted to see for myself. And I want you to understand my whole purpose is in life is to help you all become critical thinkers. Because Mona Simone ain't doing that, okay? Nothing that what she's doing is critically thinking. I seen a video with people planting plants in water and growing food from it, and that fascinated me. And instead of taking a word for it, I did it myself. That's critical thinking. I did it myself, and I got to see with my own eyes that it is absolutely possible. So don't take my word for it. That's what critical thinking is. Don't take my word for it because you think I'm an honest person and I wouldn't lie. I could be wrong. That's why you challenge everything and everybody, what they say. The people who spoke on the video when somebody was acquiring and said, ain't the roots going to be exposed? Won't that damage them? I'm here to tell you over here, I've been doing these growing and rooting in these glass jars with just water successfully. Didn't have to cover it up with no newspaper, no black paint, none of that. Now what happened is once it did root, I'm fortunate enough that once the roots start growing, really expanding and growing out, I have a big enough yard to keep it going. When it outgrows this original container, I can plant my plants outdoors. But you can plant indoors. Don't let your circumstances stop you from trying to at least grow one plant, because that's knowledge you need to have. That's basic survival skills that we done lost. Our kids are soft. My little grandbabies, you would think they little marshmallows and you could just push them over, because when I say, come on, let's go, first thing come out their mouth, why you don't have no car? Because my legs still work. Praise God. Praise God, because my legs still work. Because it ain't going to hurt none of us to walk these 2, 3, 4 blocks we got to walk to the store. All of you who thinking you doing your kid a favor because you told them from here to there and everywhere in the car, you're making them soft. That's what you're doing. You're not making them strong. So I don't even think the young generation under me, I don't think they're going to last as long as I did. I'm 56 years old. And I don't think a whole bunch of y'all on the internet, the way y'all stressing out and running around and eating flaming hots and ramen noodles is your regular diet, I don't think y'all going to make it as long as I did. I don't. That's the truth. So here goes some more stuff I got in here. I'm ready to plant. Here's my apple mint. I want more of that growing in the backyard. So I bought 2 plants. And normally, if you would have just see that compared to the other plants, you would say, well, it got yellow leaves on it. Look like it got sunburn. But what I saw was all those runners. All those runners mean, okay, I'm going to turn it around. All those runners mean that, I'm going to point out what a runner is. These runners means that that's how much more mint I'm going to get, because there's going to be a mint stalk that shoots up from each one of these points of where a leaf have formed. Each point, that's going to give me a whole nother branch like this that branches off on these runners. So I actually picked the best plants in that collection at my grocery store. It didn't have the biggest leaf, but it got the strongest runners. So when I put it in the ground, they just gonna take off and do the rest by themselves. They just they know how to grab the ground and burrow themselves into the ground and create more mint. They know how to do it better than us without my help. The only help they need from me is to put them in the ground. That's it. Because they can't just walk from my table out to the yard. Okay? So I highly, highly encourage y'all to grow. I really do. I think that's growing, cooking, sewing, learning how to figure out what food. Like in my yard, outside, you see it's a whole bunch of weeds growing back there. But guess what? I know the difference between what is actually edible. If shit really hit the fan, I know that I can pull up that onion grass and actually survive off of that, make soup and live. I used to hate the dandelions. They everywhere. Never ending battle. I was steady pulling them up by hand all the time. Can't get rid of them. Steady coming back. But guess what? I don't bother no more. I'm not going to do anything beyond cut my grass. And I'm leaving the dandelions alone. Because the dandelion is a very medicinal plant. And you will look on the back of bottles of lots of medicines, you'll see dandelion root. So long as I leave the root down there, that's medicine. The love below, you said my grandma used to garden over in UK. We used to grow tomatoes and other veggies. I feel bad that I was very young and wasn't awakened to different things. She passed on over 12 years now. And knowing what I know, I should have taken interest. And see, I'm trying not to make that mistake. I'm sparking an interest in my grandchildren right now, and they've been learning, and they like it. It's going to be plenty of work when they come back for the summer, because we're going to be growing all summer long. So, the other thing I wanted to mention in this video, I got my cloth bags, and I'm going to grow in the cloth bags for one important reason, because my situation ain't certain here where I live. I'm kind of fed up with the connection problems, because no matter how much high technology I have, I still have to contend with that. So I don't want to really plant a lot of stuff in the ground. I want my zucchini to go on the ground. But I still am going to plant at least one more zucchini again indoors, because if I have to move, I want to take my plants with me. So that's the main reason why I'm going to grow with that's the main reason why I'm going to grow with grow bags this year. So these came in the mail today, and I wanted to let Jerome know, if you out there, Jerome, and you see this video, I got your card today. I got your card today, and I got my grow bags, which I purchased from Amazon, and I can't exactly remember the price, but they were fairly inexpensive. I don't think I spent no more than $15 for it. And it's 5 of them in this bundle. Get the scissors. So that table that you seen out there in the back, I'm going to put these grow bags on top. So if I have to move, which I may too, is a very real possibility, I won't be able to stay here past this month, because there's other things going on. We didn't pass inspection. My landlord has not made the repair that we failed the inspection. So I really don't know, my circumstance. All I know is that no matter what life throws your way, you got to keep on pushing. My son was all bent out of shape and mad and upset, because his car got stolen. And now the insurance company don't want to pay the claim. So he about to take 2 losses. All the money he spent for that insurance and the fact that they won't pay the claim. Now he out of a car. Still got to pay for that car. A car he don't have. That sucks. And he was upset yesterday. And I had to calm him down. No matter what hits you in life, you got to keep on pushing. I reminded him of the bigger picture. Hey, loving my hair. Did you say something else? Anyway, I had to, because I really didn't know what to say to him, because we both blamed something that we did that we wasn't really supposed to be doing, but we did do, and we guilty of. And even though I sincerely asked for forgiveness, because we was both wrong, it was a life lesson that was being taught to us by the universe. So I don't care what you believe in. What we believe it is our karma. It's our karma because God have greater things for us in this world. And the way I had to snap my son out of his frustration, because he feel like the karma came back with a vengeance on what we did wrong that we shouldn't have did. It's our sign to let us know that God have better plans for us and that we never need to be petty. I don't want to waste my last few years on beefs, bickering, going back and forth with bitches that ain't got good sense that God gave them on this internet. I want to get as many people as I can educated on growing food and solar. Get them, usher them into the solar industry, an industry that is grown so fast that they employ more people than the oil, the gas, and the electricity combined right now. And you don't have to have no experience. So I wish you all would help me achieve that goal to get my YouTube privileges restored to where I can do these lives on Naylove. I am going to get back to the day one stuff, my BBW, my twerking, but it's not going to be on public social media. It's going to be on my private network because I ain't got time for demons who don't care nothing about themselves. They so narcissistic and self-centered that they don't care how much hard work I put into my channel. They don't care how much pain and agonizing agony I went through to make my channels and my information I'm providing in these channels to work. It's work. I don't care who you are. It's work to create these videos. It's work to be in front of the camera and have to worry about somebody coming along and bringing your spirit down and calling you ugly, calling you fat. That's why I have a website that's established on my own, because I'm tired of that. Because ain't no trolls going to come over to fatforlife.net and tell me how to do anything. Ain't no trolls gonna come over there and flag my video because I'm the owner. I'm the HNIC. So if you support me, the day ones who've been following me, the 3,000 that's over there on Fat for Life TV and the 4,000 that's over there on Facebook, and you see this video, would you please take the time to go over there to Naylove on YouTube so she can have her little spot and corner to teach people how to grow, to show people how to love, to help people get critical thinkers, to raise critical thinkers. That's the kind of topics that I want to express on Naylove. I don't want to stand up and shake it and turn around because I'm a serious person. So I want to reserve Naylove for the serious topics that I want to talk about on these internet streets. So I need y'all help. Okay? Anyway, back to the cloth bags. These are square in shape. And that's what I'm going to sit on top of the table that I got out there to grow. Okay? So, now y'all know which direction I'm headed. Here goes some other updates. My aloe vera doing great. Here go my mints that I pulled from my garden. That each one of these, once they root, is going to become a new plant. Here is my oregano, because I was in a hurry. So I cut these pieces. Hey, Mama Six, how you doing this morning? I'm almost at the end of this video, but I am going to beg and plead and beg and plead. All of you who see me on this video, all of you who watch this video, would you please, please do me one small favor? I have done a lot over these years, and y'all tell me y'all enjoy what I do. But that's not what y'all telling me when it comes to Nate Love. Y'all telling me y'all don't care about me as a person. If you care about me as a person, please go over to Nate Love on YouTube. I'm the first one. If you type it in the YouTube search, that's going to be me. And you're going to recognize my face. Please go over there and show some love to Nate Love and subscribe. You never have to watch a video, because God knows I don't want to bore a bunch of ass worshipers with gardening. But if you got any ounce of decency, any ounce of compassion, this is an old lady who don't have the energy to work as hard as I got to work to send out an email individually to 4,000 people just so I can get 200 people to come over to Nate Love so she can have her live privileges back. So I need your help. I need you to go over there and to subscribe to Nate Love. I need that bad, because I need Nate Love in my life. I'm not a robot. I don't wake up 24/7 thinking about the next twerk video. I just don't. And over the years, I have recorded so much content that it would take me a year to upload all the content that I have currently. You day ones, I have upgraded my website. What you don't see behind the scenes is all the steps and processes that I have to go through to make that happen. Not to mention I spent $170 out of my disability check in order to make it happen, because I believe in my dreams and I believe in investing in myself. I don't consider that a waste of money. And it's so important to me that I would do it into the exclusion of my electric and gas, because they ripping me off. I'm always in a word of disconnection. And one reason why the new content creators want to give up so easily, because so many of y'all spoiled to getting everything free and really don't know what these content creators go through to create video. It's not easy. And it's not free. You can open up a YouTube account for free. But anybody that's up there successful on YouTube, you better believe they done spent a nice chunky piece of change to make that happen. Whether they invested in a camera, whether they invested in a speaker, a microphone. There's my microphone. A microphone or a computer, you have made an investment. And so if it's some content creator that you follow on a regular, it behooves you to show them some love and actually to support them financially. I do this free out the counters of my heart. So even if I don't get supported, I will continue to do it. But I'm trying not to have a bitter heart, because I have had to witness multiple times people who are con artists, conniving, wicked, self-centered, selfish, out here really harming people. Multiple attempts have happened to my account. Multiple times, getting flagged because somebody is mad that I'm speaking the truth. So you have to support these positive channels, support these content creators that is doing positive stuff. You have to support them financially. I'm too proud to beg. I've been on YouTube 13 years and I'm too proud to beg. I'm too proud. Because I feel like I'm giving this, it's a gift. I'm giving it out the kindness of my heart. And I'm going to do it till I die. So I'm never going to stop. But what I am going to stop being is a fool. So I have established my own website, and I suggest all YouTube content creators to do the same. The easiest website you can start up, and you don't have to spend $10,000 as the Gold Fraud Me Fund that the people on YouTube know exactly who I'm talking about. You don't need $10,000, but it's definitely not free. Wix is free. WordPress is free. But my website, it's not free. I just spent $176 so that a programmer can set up my video component so that I can upload videos directly to a domain that I own, that Google can't tell me shit about. They can't make me do a damn thing. They can't no troll come in and flag it, because when it get flagged, it's coming to me. I make the final decision. And in order to stay in the game and compete, we need support. The positive people that's out there doing something, trying to help my fellow man, trying to share the knowledge that I have, because I'm not an expert. I ain't got to brag about 5011 degrees. I already know I have a high IQ. People been telling me that all my life. I didn't need a validation by no piece of paper or degree. And one of the gifts you can't get in college is God-given. Is I have the gift to get high technology and be able to break it down to the masses. That's a gift. And so my gift that I want to give to the world, and I need your help with, is to support it financially. Because I want to give the gift of solar. I want to give the gift of gardening to the world. Oh, yeah, my package came. Oh, it came early. Yeah, I see the brown truck, the UPS man brought me my package, y'all. And this is a perfect example of the investment and the money that you don't see that goes into this video production thing that I'm doing. It's not free. And y'all sit back and enjoy it and don't have to do nothing but click one button and you get to consume the content, enjoy it. Plenty of you have told me you enjoyed my content that I have provided and shared with love. And we need to be supported. We need to be supported, okay? It doesn't happen for free. And I'm going to show you some example of expenses that go into it. Even though this started out as my mini garden tour, it's also going to be my haul. And the YouTubers know what I mean by that. When you get something in the mail or you shop for something, you come on YouTube and share your haul. Okay. Now I'm going to unbox what I'm excitedly been waiting for. I gotta get my razor blade. I'm gonna show you my most recent investment. This ain't free. Amazon ain't saying, here, you can have this stuff and keep doing your YouTube channel. No. They're not giving this to me for free. So what I did was invest in myself, because I believe in myself, and I'm proud of the work that I put in. Y'all seen all that mint out there? I bought 100 plastic nursery cups for more plants, because I'm definitely planning to get my grow on, because I do have the room. And I saw that there was a demand for plants in my community. So I will be putting plants in those cups for sale. The other thing I got, I'm a disabled old lady. I cannot endure continuing to lift that big boom box, which is heavy as fuck, okay? It's heavy. I done had a new fall and injury, and just to lift it is a strain and it's painful. It hurts. So I bought a Bluetooth speaker. So I can take this outside with me. I can take it on a road with me. Pop it in my little cart, my trolley car right there, you see. I can pop this in there. So I got it for its portability. And it's from the Tribit company, Max Sound Plus. I did a little research on it. It had the highest reviews from other customers who bought the same thing. And also, because I fell, I got a new prescription for physical therapy to help me recover from my new injury. So, music. So, these are some waterproof wireless headphones, Bluetooth headphones that I'm going to connect to my phone so that when they torturing me with the physical therapy, I can tune out the pain by listening to a tune I love. So there you go. That's my entire haul now, including my grow bags, which you're going to see me put out there on the table in my backyard. And I'm about to get my grow on for some more plants, lots of spinach. I suggest, highly recommend you get foods that you know you're going to eat and eat all the time. I love spinach. I want to put it in lots of foods. I love zucchini. That's what I'm going to grow outdoors. My medicinal plants, I only have one light. So I'm limited to only a few plants. Yeah, I'm going to have my house music, the love below. Yes, sir. And I can actually connect this to my phone so I can jam inconspicuously without disturbing nobody else. And while I'm being tortured in my physical therapy, I could be cranking that house music. So I need you to help me on that endeavor, because I see you got the talent. You know music. You know how to play the piano. Give me an original house tune so I can stop getting copyright strikes on my account. People think I'm getting strikes on my account because of the booty shaking. No, my booty shaking videos got into the AdSense program and was earning coin. Why? Because the music was original and I had the artist's permission. So I need some original house music. If you can provide that, if you got what it takes. That's what make me shake my rump. That and New Orleans bounce. Them my two top genres that make me want to do my thing. So the love below, believe me, I would be so thankful and grateful and actually willing to pay. Because, you know, I'm learning the hard way. You got to pay to play. You got to pay to play. Videos ain't no joke to produce. And you're going to spend some money. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're doing it just by phone. I don't care if you got a cheap iPad. At the end of the day, when it's all said and done, when it's all over, you're going to be done spent some money. Whether it be for storage, whether it be for a cloud account. Because they ain't going to give you all that storage space for free. They only gonna give you but so much. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my God, this is so cute. I can hang this right on my dolly cart. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, since I done took this out the box, we're gonna test it out. I hope I don't have to charge it up first. We're gonna see. Okay, it's a little juice in there. I got giveaways I got coming up. I want to give away the tablet that I have now. I got 4 tablets I still want to give away. And I need y'all help. The way you can help me is to contact me at fatforlifetv@outlook.com. I'm trying to get away from Google. I don't trust Google. In my opinion, Google money is dirty money. But guess what? Google wickedly obtained the top spot with their wicked ways and the wicked stuff they doing. Okay? Yeah, Mama Love 6, people be done spent money for ring lights, backdrops, microphone cameras, editing. Oh my God, I ain't even gonna talk about the money I done spent on software. Them videos you like so much was a direct result of mine. Was a direct result of the investment I put into the content. I spent lots of money on software. The Love Below, you said the back that thing up is bounce music. I was watching a documentary on Manny Fresh producing that song, instrument by instrument. Oh, wow. That song turns 20 years old this year. Oh, yeah, I love Back That Thing Up. You's a big fine girl, gotta back your thing up. Hey. Back that thing up. Okay. So my perfect story announcement is I'm still giving away the book Critical Thinking. Don't seem like nobody wants to learn how to critically think. That's disheartening to me. Okay? That don't make me feel good as a human being that is such a lack of interest in critical thinking and so much interest in ass. That just doesn't add up to me. So I want to believe we more evolved than that. I really do. I really, really do. I'm hoping y'all prove me wrong. Go over there and subscribe to Naylove on YouTube and show me I'm not wrong. But anyway, I'm still giving away the book, Critical, Raising a Thinking Child. I thought I had it over there. Anyway. And Springfield Urban League is still giving out solar training for free. Free solar training. Free solar training. And you contact them at 217-789-0830. That's my public service announcement. I'm going to get my tablet. Hold on a second. Oh, Lord. I actually don't know where I done set my tablet at accidentally. It's probably buried under something. I'm going to try it from my laptop. See if my laptop connects. I'm going to go out of this video with some house music from DJ Todd Love. Hey, Dewinski. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Chris. I'm sorry, but y'all catching the end of it. The end of this video. So bear with me. I'm going to do a first trial run with my 10-bit Bluetooth speaker. And try to connect it to my laptop. And end this video with some house music. Hopefully, I will succeed. I'm going to put it right here. Hopefully, I will succeed. So if y'all haven't dipped out on me, y'all finna see the first try run of my Bluetooth speaker. And because I am trying to work my way toward a tiny life and living minimalistic, I want to give away the stuff that's in my house. So once I see how good this speaker works, I'm going to be ready to give away that boom box. I will be constantly having giveaway because I don't want to have to be like my friend was and move a whole bunch of stuff that is just too heavy and much of a burden to try to move. I don't want that for my life. I just don't. Okay. Job big. Y'all know this train have to make an appearance in all my videos, no matter how I try to avoid that. And I don't see the Bluetooth symbol. Lord have mercy, Jesus. This ain't one thing to another. Okay. I just remember where my tablet is. Okay. I'm going to connect my tablet to this Bluetooth speaker and end this video with some house music, hopefully. 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 This is also going to be a part of my giveaway. This is the next giveaway. You could win this Galaxy Tab 3. But what I want to do is do a tutorial video on how you can fix these devices yourself instead of paying a repair person hundreds of dollars to do the same thing. Well, I tell you, lives don't give you the luxury of pausing. See, child must not be meant to be. Must not be meant to be. I was trying to test out my Bluetooth speaker in this video. I just had to come back with another video for that. Yep, it's gonna have to be another video. Because I can't find a Bluetooth link on my laptop. Any other day would be here. But the day I go live, it ain't. Go figure. Okay, I wonder, can I connect with
your fantasy and come with me. Come with me. You can find your mind at peace. Illusion is a quick release to get away. Get away. Rearrange your destiny. Come and get the rest of me. Quality, not quantity. Let me prove to you that we can Believe in what you do, and the inner light that you possess inside will guide you through. Do what you believe in what you do, just live your life. Every day is like the next, forever looking for the best in life. Take a look inside your head. Come and tell me what you read between the lines. Only you be the one to redesign the changes in your mind. Only you do what you believe in and believe in what you do. what you do, and the inner light that you possess inside will guide you through. Do what you believe in what you do, just live your life your way. Do what you believe in what you do, and the inner light.
Okay, so I don't know where my Bluetooth disappeared to. So yeah, I'm gonna come about this video for the last time. Peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video. Bloopers happen. Life happens. Bye y'all.